All right, live from the SydFIT studios here in the K-Dub, we have the Syd and Sonya show, featuring special guest, none other than Natasha, the Nightmare Spence.
Live in studio, no less.
Studio, that's right.
Studio. I like that we call the ring a studio.
Oh, this is the best studio.
I know, it makes me really happy.
The only studio.
This is the only studio that matters.
Do you know what today is?
Today is...
Let's see if she gets it.
No,
Let's see if she gets it. Let's see if she gets
Are you
it.
gonna get it?
Today's Thursday!
No, it's the best day of the year.
Oh, no, Boxing Day is the best.
Yeah! Every day is Boxing Day. All right. Awesome. All right. I don't even know where to start.
There's so many places to go.
I mean, did you watch the show from Saudi Arabia? All the heavyweights? No? Was it called Redemption? Road to Redemption or something?
Wasn't that like 11 a.m., 1 a.m.? There was like...
It was 11 a.m. until like 7 p.m. Like it was long. It was 11 to 7.
That's
right?
a long day.
It was a long day. And
It'd be a great day.
the big news was Ronaldo was there. Ronaldo was up in everybody's photos. Like everybody's photos, Ronaldo.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there was other boxing notables, everybody else, but all I saw was Ronaldo. I'm like, all right, man.
The man.
The man. All right, so we won't go over then any of the happenings.
No, okay, send me a list of what you want me to catch up on.
Okay.
And I'm gonna catch
Yeah,
up on.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Wilder fought.
Yeah.
He maybe won a few rounds. Yeah, he didn't.
Unfortunately, didn't.
He had signed. So before this fight, he signs a 2-fight deal with Joshua.
Yeah.
Like $100 million.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, amazing. But Joshua said he'll still fight him.
Do you want to see that fight?
I mean, you never know. You never know. Right? Maybe bad game plan, maybe no legs, maybe whatever the excuses. No, but for real,
So
but you never
did
know.
you wear a big
You
suit
never
in this
know.
time? So was the suit up hollering him? Sorry, I should
Look, we can't.
Styles make fights, though, right? Styles make
Yeah.
fights, so you never know. You never know. It could be an interesting fight.
Yeah, it could be.
I bet you-
And the
People
heavyweight
still pay
division,
to,
yeah, the heavyweight division needs an interesting fight. So hopefully, you know.
Yeah. So
It needs
again,
a lot of things.
I've always wanted to see. All right, I was a huge, massive Joshua fan. I bought into the hype. So and I did. I was watching, you know, all this stuff on YouTube. It's like, man, this guy's great. And then, you know, I saw some chinks in his armor, and I've been waiting from the. I actually want him to come back, and I was like, okay, Deontay Wilder would be a great comeback. But now that you've seen Deontay Wilder get kind of served up, it's like, well, it's not the big win.
That's not the big comeback anymore.
It's not the big comeback, you know.
I hear you.
So, but yeah, lots of great boxing going on. But we gotta talk about the Nightmare, since the Nightmare's here.
And back in action.
Oh,
Back in
I like
action.
that
That's right.
I like how it sounds too.
All right. So, first of all, tell me, why did you even get involved in boxing?
Oh man, that's a good question. I just always loved it. Like loved it since I was a toddler, little kid. And it doesn't, from what I know, it doesn't run in my family, but it's in my blood for sure. 100% it has to be. Like as a kid, I tell this story all the time. As a kid, when the Rocky movies would come on, like I wish my mom would have had a picture of it, but I'd always be like this with the arms up and like jumping around, a little toddler jumping around. And I started shadow boxing at home, maybe 7, 8 years old, and then I remember asking for a pair of hand wraps from Walmart, just like Everlast pair, for Christmas one year, and I like teach myself how to put them on. I bring them to school. I pretended I was a boxer for so long, and actually there was a kid that called me out. I'm not going to say his name. He called me out. I remember this French class in grade 8, and he goes, "Oh, you brought hand wraps." He's like, "Wrap your hands." So I'm wrapping my hands all proud, and he's like, "You're not even doing that right." And I'm like, thinking to myself, "What are you talking about?" And I'm so embarrassed. He's like, "You're not really a fighter. Show me something." So I'm like, start shadow boxing. He goes, "Oh, okay, maybe." But he you know, he was looking at me like, I've just always had it in me. And then I got the opportunity to meet Mr. Syd VP, Vanderpool, the Jewel. I got an opportunity to meet Syd at 19, and it was just over. It was just over from there. Yeah. Never looked back. And you tracked me down.
Yeah.
You can tell your half of the story if you want. You tracked me down, if you remember it.
I tracked you down. Where were you?
I left the gym and.
Yes, yeah.
I had it in my head that it was just too expensive and I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
That's true.
And then I got a phone call from Syd, and I'm like, what the heck? This guy's calling me. He got my number from my sister, and you were like, you need to be in the gym. Yeah. And if it wasn't for that phone call, I don't know.
I totally forgot about that. I did. That was, oh my gosh, that's right.
Yeah, you go chasing champions every year.
Listen,
I like it.
You know, when it's you know, when you've been around the sport as long as I have, been in the gym with champions, been at the championship level myself, you just know when you see it and you feel it. Like it's a feel. It's like that person has something special, and you had it, right? It's just like I can't let you just, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't even know what you have, right? And it takes someone to be like, hey, I see that in you. Right, and thank you for believing in me, for believing in you.
Thank you. Yeah, it worked out.
That's it. You know, and I hadn't noticed there. I didn't notice you're repping the 519 on the side there.
What else am I repping on the back?
Destiny! Oh, look at that. Listen. Oh my gosh. So okay. So now you're a professional. You've had how many fights have you had so far?
15.
15 pro fights.
Something like that, yeah.
Right? You won a couple of belts. Yeah. Yes, you have. And it's not over for you.
No.
Right.
Not even close. It's been a bumpy road, but not even close. Like my best, I know it's kind of cliche, but my best is honestly yet to come. Like the amount of years, not even days, months, the amount of years of grinding, and I haven't had a chance to show it yet. It's always something. It's always a reason that it's not. And I know life isn't perfect and boxing isn't perfect. You get in there anyway. That's what I have in my heart. No matter what, you get in there anyway. But 4 days notice kind of things. Pneumonia kind of things, and even not just my last performance, like no excuses, but even my other camps. Like I fought torn MCL. I did a camp on torn MCL, taped, braced. All my road work was in a pool. Like most people would say no to a fight. I'm like, let's do it. If I have to hop, I'll hop, and that's what I said. And my coaches at the time were like, okay. But there's no saying no to me when it comes to boxing. So I just keep grinding, and then hopes that one day I'll actually get an 8-week training camp, and be able to get in the ring healthy to show what I'm capable of. But either way, I'm getting in the ring. Yeah. Either way, it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a hell of a fight either way. I got too much heart in me. It's going to be a fight regardless. But I'd love to be able to show what I've been chipping away at for a really long time. I'm not going to say how long. I'm not going to age myself. But a long time.
A fresh 22, folks.
Only a few years I've been.
Merry Christmas.
And I don't know if you caught it there, but something very important that she said was it wasn't about winning X amount of dollars or winning this title. It's just like, no, I want to show my best. I haven't been able to show my best. And that is the sign. That's a sign of excellence, right? It's just like, no, like I have something in me, and I want to get in the ring, on the stage, and I want to show everyone else. And that's important to know, because otherwise you would have stopped.
Exactly.
Right? Otherwise you would have stopped.
Many times.
And my manager, Stan Hoffman, who had managed, over 50 world champions, he always said, because I said, hey, Stan, like, tell me, like, because when I was transitioning out of boxing, like, how do you find a good fighter? Like, how do you find a good fighter? He goes, well, you don't find them. They find you, right? And then he said, and you ask them a question, why do you want to box? And if they say to make money, leave them alone. Because there's going to be so many times that money's not going to be there, and it's not going to be there, and they'll quit. He goes, that's not the reason why you get into boxing. Not to compete at the highest level and be the best. That's not the reason why you get in. And so I was. That's a tip from Uncle Stan Hoffman. R.I.P. Stan.
Speaking of that, I actually came up. For anybody who doesn't know, I helped create the social media content for the center here. And the boxing facts that are now coming out Wednesdays. There's an interesting one coming up in January that is actually exactly about just that. The because I've had it. I'm sure you guys have both had it.
Yeah.
People come up, how much I've had. My favorite one was somebody asked me, how much I'm going to be an amateur boxer. How much am I going to make? And I kid you not, I was like, well, nothing. You're gonna pay out, but you're not gonna make anything.
Yeah.
So there is a very interesting fact of the average yearly income of professional boxers when they are starting that is coming up in the next month. That I think everybody will find quite interesting.
In average Canadian or American?
North American. Within their first 2 to 3 years
male
of
and
fighting.
female, because
That would be a male.
Too.
Yes, there it is male.
Make sure you
Definitely,
say that.
definitely not
Yeah.
female because there is still yes.
Unfortunately.
But yo, the females are coming up.
Oh,
They're starting to make some bank. I'm seeing it. I'm
It's
seeing
coming.
it.
It's coming.
I'm
But
seeing it. I know. And
yeah.
fair enough.
It is
It's-
still.
there's work being put in.
Yeah.
Still a long way away, but
So I know, any of the old boxing heads are gonna hate me for this question, but we got Jake Paul. What do you think of the? Well, no, because
Every time. I'm taking a water break.
no,
You two
I love
have
it. I love this
that.
conversation. Love it, and I have no shame to have this
because
conversation.
Jake Paul did some stuff from
Jake's the
Serrano,
man. Jake's the man. I don't care who. Hey, I said it. Jake's the man.
right?
He's putting in work. He's grinding. He's getting better. He's showing dedication. I don't care how he started. I don't care how old he was. Look, I was 19 when I started.
Yeah.
I lived in the gym.
Yeah.
I trained 2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
But either way, you don't know what anyone's doing behind closed doors or behind your back. Or he's getting in the ring. He's bringing females with him to the biggest stage. He's bringing females with him. I can't hate on that. I can't. And people are paying, whether it's to see him win or lose.
Yeah.
Mayweather said it. Money said it himself. Whether you hate me or lose it, whether you love me or hate me, you're gonna watch me, right?
Yeah.
He's making money.
Yeah. And he's showing love for the sport.
Yeah, big time.
Right?
Big time. Yeah.
Did you see this with USA Boxing?
Yeah, isn't he gonna be a sparring partner or something? He's traveling.
He's going
Well,
with
he's helping them with their social media.
Yeah.
It's game over.
There you go.
It's over. Any
Yeah.
USA Olympic boxer now is going to be able to help fund, what they love to do.
Amazing.
He doesn't have to do that.
No,
He's doing that. And that's love for the.
People are gonna hate. Look, if you have a chance to exploit. Don't use that word. The scenario and make money and further whoever you bring along with you and yourself. Why wouldn't you? Right?
Yeah.
Look at Floyd. Floyd's doing exhibitions, making just insane bank. Come on.
Yeah.
And he's doing it. I think, in my opinion, he's doing it for himself. So. What is the difference between him and Jake? Yeah, Floyd has put in the time, but his time is done.
Yeah.
So
He's just cashing out the game.
My biggest issue is simply it has nothing to do with him as a person, nothing to do with his business sense. It's the wrong vision almost of the sport. I like the attention that it helps bring to boxing, but those are the people that now are. How much am I going to make as an amateur boxer? That's where those are getting fielded from, is that kind of atmosphere where I can just fight on YouTube and I'm going to be a millionaire, and that's the part that I get agitated
with
by.
those kids that come in, there may be 1 or 2 in that group
That's
all
true.
of a sudden is the one. Right?
Yeah. Did you see the other YouTuber? Was it KSI?
KSI. I didn't really follow him.
No, neither did I. But did you see his ring entrance?
No, I love a good ring entrance.
I knew you
so
would.
I'm gonna have to.
Homeboy came out. I think it was a Lamborghini, green. He rolled up in the Lambo. It was.
Has that been done before?
I don't think so.
It was
with the matching attire. Now you gotta watch KSI. Yeah, rolled out in the Lambo. It was nuts. You want to check some comments?
I have checked. We had Phoenix was saying
hello,
that,
Phoenix.
Hi, Phoenix. She was very excited.
Nice.
We have unless you get sponsors in the amateurs, you ain't making nothing. And then we have some fist bumps, some high fives, some hell yes. Arguably, this is Wilder's worst performance from back when we were having that conversation. And that's about it. Everybody else has just got high fives, fist bumps.
I know you are a big student of boxing. You watch boxing. You analyze it. Give me your top female right now and your top male boxer to watch. Act so that the young fighters that are watching can, you know, tune into something. Like maybe we know them, maybe we don't.
That's hard. Oh my gosh. So Shakur Stevenson. Shakur has been my go-to. I've done a lot of southpaw work over the last few years, just from switching stance because of injuries, and I mean, his last performances was a little bit boring, but it is what it is. He did what he had to do. Didn't get touched up. He got the win, right? He's been my guy. Yeah, Devin Haney. I know he's not the most exciting all the time, but you know, I think his skill wise and the fact that he's coming up in weight now, fighting at a more natural weight. I feel like more knockouts, more explosiveness, just more fire. Terrence Crawford, obviously.
Yeah.
Just said one female, one male, my bad. So my male, because I've been studying him so much the last little bit, is gonna have to be Shakur.
Okay.
My female right now, oh my gosh, that's a great question. Who am I watching?
There's a few that have like, they're kind of coming up, they're making getting that show that attention.
Oh, that's a good question.
You know who I like? The GWOAT. Not her. She fought the GWOAT.
Oh, recently?
Savannah Marshall?
I liked her.
She was gonna be my pick.
Yeah,
her last couple performances were
Oh, really? Okay.
But you know, sometimes you have bad performances, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? She I've always loved her style, the Fury style, the lanky kind of like she's got that Fury style.
She puts it together. She knows. You can tell she's got good boxing IQ.
For sure. I'd love to see the rematch of her and Clarissa.
Me too.
I would love it. But yeah, I'd say if you got that, Marshall.
Clarissa. Do you have her on the gram?
I said, don't make me laugh.
Clarissa, listen, if you don't follow Clarissa Shields on the gram, it's comedy.
It's very,
ghetto.
It's comedy.
It's amazing.
She's entertaining where she
Amazing.
goes from like one post to the next. And I'm like, how did we get here to here?
Yeah, she got dropped by some dude and she just went
after calling out Keith one time Thurman, one time bang bang night Thurman. She could have called anybody out. Oh, she had Triple G's name in her mouth too. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? like come on. It's like you're calling out the men with the power. And then there's a clip of you getting dropped by like a little. He's small too. The guy was small. I don't remember what his. I think he only had a few pro fights, maybe 6 max or something, and. He was small, like 140. If I had to guess, I don't know exactly.
But his coach took the padding out of the glove.
I heard that. Yeah.
This is what they're saying. I don't know. Boxing.
And don't come for me, Clarissa. Like I'm like, hey, if you want it, I'll be there as long as I get a full training camp.
Like we said,
don't come for me. We're just
talking.
Like we said,
we're from the 613. Yeah, Ottawa. 613. Come get us in Ottawa.
It's all just in good fun. All just in good fun. If that happens, front row.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking of front row, if this happens. So if you've just joined us recently and you may not know this, but in our 50th episode, Sonya is going to be fighting. She's going to have an actual fight.
Murdered.
So we've been preparing her for these past 30-something episodes to get in the ring. She doesn't know who she's getting in with.
So what time? I was gonna say, what time are you on the show?
We already talked about this. You can't cause the death.
So this is where we actually get to give her boxing education and Nightmare's her. So today, once you throw your gloves on, and Nightmare's going to teach you one of her favorite moves. Whatever it is, it's going to be fancy.
We need more people. We need more people to come in the studio with us.
All right.
Is anybody else like you have to put a certain glove on first and then the other one second? Okay. Sometimes I feel like it's like an inner OCD thing.
Oh, it is.
I'm like, I can't.
It is for sure.
Everybody else has to have a favorite hand.
These gloves.
I know, aren't they pretty?
Sorry, I didn't even ask for
No, that's
my
okay.
hands in yours.
Oh, nice.
They have that hard, the Intelli. What is he called? What is
Intelli
Intelli
Shop.
Yeah.
Intelli Shop.
Woo! These probably smack the bag harder. Yeah.
They make me feel good.
Shout out to Russ.
And they're
from Rival.
Yes, thank you, Russ.
Yeah, Russ.
Sorry, I've never hates when people do the biting thing. That's what I do. I'm disgusted.
Can we talk about the other glove that you got, or is that secret?
Oh, no, well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So her last order arrives, her order arrives here, and I wasn't sure whose order it was. It might have been my order. So I knew the box,
secretly wanted
and I look in the box, and there's a red glove in there. And it's a signature glove. I'm like, oh, they're sending signature gloves now?
Look at the face I'm getting, and then she's
Right?
now she's gonna want to fight me.
And then, oh, it's Sonya. Like, so who signed your glove?
You say?
She got a signed glove from you, say?
You said Sonya, personalized?
Personalized glove.
We'll talk.
Sonya.
We'll talk later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Love you.
Like what? Who do you know?
Nice. All right, so now let's just get a little warm up in while Nightmare here figures out what she wants to.
It's been.
You watch her style, you know.
She's gonna make fun of me.
She's kind of like.
She's got so much
John,
better
this is
style.
not
You
your
got
best
such better
friend.
style than me. Can you just
Look at your
teach
gloves.
us?
Do you consider yourself tall?
No, I consider myself average because the average height for a woman is 5'7".
There's never consider yourself average.
My height is average. I'm not. I'm very special.
Okay.
I am very special,
Yeah, true
but I am
story.
of average height.
All right, let's see the jab. Let's see the jab. All right,
My
let's see that
shirt's
too. Let's see
going all
that too.
funny today.
Let's see that too. Let's see the hook. Bring the hook. Bam. 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 Good pick. Yeah. Let's show her the combinations. Give her the 1, 2, 3. Give her the
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, when you do combinations with me, just like, give me a minute. My brain isn't as quick as yours.
No,
or
wait, 1, 2, 3.
yours.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Yeah. Woo. There you go. All right, we're warmed up. We're warmed up. What do you think? Are we warmed up, ready to go? Nice. Phoenix Rising. I'm so tall, or should I say short? You're not.
You're like, Phoenix, you're like the same height as us.
Right.
So when you said my favorite move, I immediately went to footwork. I don't even got punches involved. if
That's right.
cool.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
That's
cool.
good.
Alright.
Champions are built from the ground up.
Right?
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So, regardless of what stance here, I'll go orthodox.
Okay.
Orthodox. Regardless of what stance you're in, you're going to pivot. So you pivot, and then from here, what's that step called? There's a name for it. There's 100% a name for it, but I don't remember what it is. You look nervous. You good?
Yeah, no, I'm great.
So again, it's a pivot, and then somebody tell me the name. There's a name for that step. I don't know what it is.
Do that.
You don't think your feet do
I
that?
don't think my feet do that.
Here,
Okay.
stand in front of me.
Okay.
No, turn
You
around,
know what
turn
we're
around.
totally going to do? And you're going to do this, by the way. You're
Okay.
going to do this. Is it Rocky 3? So Apollo's training Rocky, and then because Rocky is not the most coordinated, they're doing it together.
Yeah.
And they're both right, and they're like, and you're right.
That's
That's
such a
what
vibe. I love it.
Okay, we're
yeah,
doing that.
okay,
Okay.
let's we're face this way.
All right. What am I? Wait. Okay.
So back foot
Back foot.
kicks back this
Kicks
way.
back.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
from here, all it is. How do I explain it? Just watch. It's oh my god. Let me do it again. Yeah, that's it.
Okay,
That's
do it.
That's why you're coach. Okay, so here, and then it's just a jump switch,
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here,
and then jump switch.
and then a jump switch.
Pretty much.
Closest you
We'll
can.
finesse it.
Okay.
We'll finesse it.
All right.
Okay, so we turn, and then yeah. So basically, face me.
Okay.
So basically, hands up. We're here. We're fighting. Boom, boom. Don't move. Okay, I'm here. So
Oh!
from here, I'm southpaw now. Wah, wah. Okay.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm a terrible southpaw.
But it doesn't necessarily have
I need
to
to
be
work on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like badly.
And that's why her second name is Nasty. Nasty.
I liked it.
Let's practice.
I liked it. Okay.
So we'll go together. So it's a
Okay.
pivot. Just let it flow. Pivot. Oh, I can't break it down. I can't do it
Right,
slow.
so-
Hold on. Let me. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
That was
Do it
smooth.
again,
do it
Okay.
again.
So pivot. Yeah. And the more you do it, so I've done this thousands of times, thousands easily. The more you do it, the more it'll smooth out and happen naturally, right?
okay.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Right, and so when you do your switch, think about, okay, I'm gonna throw a right to the body. That'll help
that'll
you.
set you
Okay.
back. That'll
help
give you that explosiveness.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay, so we're going through. Okay.
Boom!
Ready to go with that.
All right, so you're all right. First, look the nightmare. All right, so
Yeah,
if I'm
that's
here,
gonna be
if
a
I'm
way
here,
better.
I'm here in the stance. All right, so here I am in the stance. Come on, whoa, ready?
I really like that one. That's good. I like that. Okay.
I did stunts before, so. All right.
We're gonna need footage of that.
I still get royalty checks.
There you go.
We're gonna need to see those too.
Against the ropes. Against the ropes.
Against
Yes! Yes!
For those who don't know, you can catch Syd against the rope.
or my leg grind. All right.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so wait. I do the pivot and the
Switch.
switch.
Yeah!
And then punch
that was
Syd.
good. That was good.
You didn't hit me that hard.
You actually did.
It's my favorite thing.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know? Okay, so Syd gives birthday beads.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time that he gave me birthday beads,
Did you drop?
no, I didn't drop. I did not
Oh,
drop.
Didn't
I didn't drop. But I nearly puked all over him and nearly thought he broke my ribs.
Yeah.
Because on the final,
Yeah.
I have a really short
I
torso.
remember that moment.
So when that came, I was just like, ooh,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
okay,
Oh,
give me a minute.
But at least you know you can take it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right, let's
Maybe,
do it one more time.
maybe I'll pick
Do it
on
one more
Syd.
time, and I'm gonna
Wow.
give you this, and that's where you're gonna throw the punch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
throw
right
it like
there.
you mean it.
All right.
Natasha.
All right. So here we are.
Wait. That's where I'm gonna throw the punch, everybody.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
Where'd you go?
Oh wait,
Switch
switch my
it.
feet.
No. No, throw it. I want to hear that smack of those gloves. Look at these gloves, guys.
Come on.
I want to hear that, how they smack them pads. Come on, man.
All right, but punching Syd is like my
I know.
favorite thing. He knows it
Don't
too.
worry, you'll get yours episode 50. Wait till you see if I put you
Am I
on.
fighting you? That's not fair.
Oh, it's very fair.
Okay, switch.
Yeah.
Okay,
One more
okay,
time.
okay,
One more time.
okay.
Okay, load that up though.
Okay,
Load it up,
okay.
load it up.
Take a little
Sit
It's
down.
the switching of my legs that I'm like.
So, well, when you said it right.
Yeah.
It's when you do the switch. Load
Okay.
it. Load it.
Yeah.
Boom. Come up
Okay,
with it.
so pivot, load it.
Yeah, that was. I see that.
That's nice.
Okay.
That's sexy. I like it. I like it.
Okay, okay. Pivot, load it. In the switch, you gotta drop down.
Drop,
Okay.
bend the knee. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
There it
we can
is.
call that the nightmare.
Oh,
Yeah,
What
can
do
we
we
call
call
it
it?
the nightmare?
Come on, the nightmare.
Yes, I got it.
I like it.
Hey.
Oh, well, good night.
We're gonna have to practice that though, so you'll have to come back.
100%.
Okay, so let's get some. All right, I'm gonna ask you because pro. How many years?
Oh man, 2010 maybe, so 13 years.
Like 13 years. Yeah. I would go actually.
Something like that.
All right.
No,
Whatever.
sure.
No.
Keep conversation.
Yeah, then let's do it.
Keep
I love when
Keep
this
conversation.
happens.
All
All
right.
right, so
Ask her an important question.
Natasha, you're back to fighting again.
Yeah.
I would like to
Where's he
know.
going? Sorry.
It's okay. It's all good. He's fine. Don't worry about it. We just let him do. You are back to fighting, which is great. If you had the choice of picking anybody, who do you want to fight?
Oh, 100% rematch, Melinda Wapool. 100%. I need that. I absolutely need it. Took the fight on 4 days' notice. Fun fact, I actually had been in a secret training camp leading up to that fight. I was a sparring partner for someone that was fighting the same night.
Okay.
So I've been doing rounds. We banked like over 60 rounds leading right up to it. And I was in the gym with her without knowing I had a fight. So that's why I was like, yeah, 4 days, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. But unfortunately, I was very sick. And I tried my hardest to hide it and, like popping pills and sweat, like
We
towel.
should clarify like Tylenol and Advil, just
Yes,
so everyone's
yes. Tylenol, cold and sinus.
aware.
Very good point.
People like to go places with
Very
that.
good point.
So.
Tylenol, cold and sinus. Hot. You do the steam bath thing with the towel over your head every day and that kind of stuff, just so I didn't sound like this. It's been a month, and I'm still antibiotics, puffers, all that, all these excuses, whatever it is, I want the rematch so there can be no excuses. That's who I would love to fight. Melinda Watpool on a healthy training camp, full training camp like she got. You know, she did great. She looked fantastic. I've never seen her look that ripped. You know, she sees the opportunity. But I need my get back.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it.
Let's do it again.
So, Melinda, are you down?
Oh my God!
All right. So we have the actual date. It is 2010.
Yeah.
It's written on the bottom there. So this is the Nightmares Pro debut.
Wow.
And if you notice here, this guy right here, that's Thomas Schreiber, who does all the announcing for the Zone.
Damn.
So when he announced, all the fighters, Joshua. Yeah, man. He announced like he was the ring announcer, like back in the day, like right, like that's it.
I remember that moment. I can see like the expression on my face. I can see her face. I remember exactly how I physically felt in that very moment. I remember feeling you doing that on my back. I can remember it all like it was fucking yesterday.
What were you thinking?
Wow, I was thinking she's gonna die. Like I legitimately, all jokes aside, I legitimately was thinking like she's going to die.
Yeah.
And like when I landed my first right hand and I saw her eyes like just light up.
Yeah.
And I actually felt her soul. I was like, oh shit. It was an insane camp.
Now at this point, because I know you had a little tradition that you would do, you would make something. There was something that was made special for all your opponents. Had you started that yet, or was that after this fight?
No,
you started that?
Yeah.
So tell the fans what you used to do, what you used to make, or you had made.
You know what?
Is this Squirrely?
Squirrely started it. Jennifer Cadlick. So my osteopath and good friend, she was a member here as well for a long time. One of the weigh-ins, because I would cut down a lot of weight,
Yeah.
like I was fighting really light, and I'm naturally muscular. I'm naturally a bigger girl, but I get right down there. So one of the weigh-ins, she shows up and she's got this like gourmet, before gourmet desserts were a thing. I don't know where she got this thing. This gourmet donut that was like felt like it was 5 pounds with all these sprinkles all over it, and it said Nightmare on it. She had it I was gonna say engraved. She had it personalized, right? So I'm on the scale. I get off the scale, like abs ripped. I'm scrawny as F, and I have this Nightmare donut. I can barely hold up because it's so heavy, and I'm like ah. So it was just a thing where it was like a dessert, a gourmet dessert, and it would have like Nightmare on it. There was one that I had made, and it said my opponent's
That's
name
right. You
on
started
it.
getting your opponent's
I
name.
was like, nah, I'm eating her.
That's right. Like
Yeah.
I like that.
I might have to bring it back.
That's so legit,
Yeah.
right?
It was
Oh
fun
my
times.
God.
I like that.
Yeah, good times.
All right. Well, is it time?
It is time. I'm
Alright.
really excited to watch. I would like you to look Natasha in the face when you say it. Now. Everybody, this is a fact, but you guys are just going to stand a little closer.
All right. Well, this is the time for our rapid fire. It's that time, people. If you've been with us, you know what it is. Sonya and I get to ask our guest any question about anything, and they have to answer truthfully. And if they don't answer truthfully, they face the fire. That's it. This is fire, and this is brimstone.
She's like, she made her cough from laughing again. Also, if anyone would like to see that exhibition happen, please let me know. I will do my best to create it.
Yeah. No, we don't do exhibitions anymore. Last time she fouled me.
Oh,
You
I
fouled me!
knew you were
You
going to bring
fouled
that
me!
shit
I
up.
had to
Come
you
on.
fouled
No
me!
way.
It was so wrong.
If you guys are wondering what he's complaining about, on my Instagram, there's a clip on my Instagram of this guy and I doing our thing. We used to always have fun in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And he cried foul when there was no foul. Watch it. Please watch it and comment.
All right, go to the Instagram.
That seems fair, actually, because I beat him at Blaze Pods, and he was like, no. And I've given him a tongue twister. He still can't do it. It's really entertaining, though. That's my forte, guys. Tongue twisters and tapping things quickly.
Oh, me too. Let's get it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it next time.
All right, so do you have one?
I mean, I can make one.
Oh, I can
it's
do it.
rapid
I
fire.
got rapid fire.
So,
Right.
Okay, you want me to go?
No, I go.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So if you had the opportunity to get in the ring and face any fighter, any era, that could be living or dead, who would you want to get in the ring with? You know what I mean? Even if you knew you couldn't win, but you're like, I want to test my skills against that person. who would you want to get in the ring with?
Oh my gosh, that's such an amazing question. Any era. You know what? Actually, I haven't answered that question because ever since I turned pro, I've been following this girl, this woman, and she's phenomenal. She was well avoided. I actually had the pleasure of meeting her in Las Vegas.
I think I know who it is.
And Layla McCarter.
Oh, really? Layla McCarter.
She's always literally been like the GOAT to me, in my opinion. She's a bit older. She's still fighting. But when she was in her prime, I feel like she was well avoided. She's so skilled. And I actually, we were talking and we were like, a fight together would be awesome. We were both being avoided at the time. Yeah. But yeah, Layla McCarter, go check her out.
I'm
check
totally
her shit out.
out.
Her shit
Really?
Out.
If you say
she's what's up. She's what's up. She's such a beautiful human being. So humble. Yeah, I would absolutely love to share the ring with her. 100%.
And you said she's still fighting?
She is, yeah.
So just,
promoters.
Yeah.
She's
say and make dreams come true.
She's good shit.
Nice.
All right, I like that. All right, I'm gonna check that out too. Okay, my rapid fire. What is your number one? You get to pick it. The artist is going to come down, perform live for you in your walkout. What is your perfect, epic walkout moment? Song, artist, like, what do you want to wear? What's happening in that moment?
We're here all day.
Gosh,
Come on. What a question.
I mean, you can think like just pick one or two things and then be like, I'm gonna add more later. It's cool.
Oh man, don't come for me.
I know Natasha has a passion for music, so I'm really curious as to what this would be.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I had one, but I'm like, no, that's difficult. That's so difficult. I would love to keep it locally, like Canadian artists. This will probably shock a lot of people, but I'm literally obsessed with Justin Bieber. It's gonna have to be JB, my man, and it's gonna have to be a custom song.
Oh, custom. Okay, I like that. Custom song.
If he's about it, then yeah, 100%. If if we're at that level, if I can get JB, come on, I can get him to write me a song. And it's gonna have to be a whole custom vibe too, something he's never done, a mashup, a mix of different beats, like maybe a little reggae in there, a little tiny bit of a reggae flair.
Good.
Yeah.
So Justin, I think you're home for the holidays.
He is.
So you're like 30 minutes away. I believe your dad has Syd's number and my number. Please give us a call. We would love to make this happen. New collab, gonna be the #1 hit in Canada, and Natasha's next walk-in song.
There you go.
And if Jackson, if you're watching Jackson, talk to your brother and tell him we gotta do the walkout. All right?
There we go.
Get back. Jackson needs to get back here.
I know we gotta.
He came out.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun. Him and Travis used to train together. He was one of our champs for a little bit.
That's so awesome.
So we can make it happen. We're close.
Yeah, we're close.
We got this. All right, so we have a fighter. We're gonna get you your fighter. Promoters.
So, and where's this happening? Like where?
Yeah,
where?
where?
I guess we gotta keep it local, right?
At home.
Yeah, we gotta keep it local.
But there's local, like Kitchener local, Toronto local, like
519. Anywhere that still has a 519.
This is Layla McCarter.
Carter.
JB's walking you
Justin
out.
Or at the can we accept a very, very minimum custom song? Even if we can't rope Justin into coming.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a busy life. He's married. Like that's a lot of stuff. But like at least a custom song.
I mean, I could write it too, so we're good. I write a little bit. Yeah.
I like this. I think we can. Guys, votes. Can we make it happen?
Yeah. Who wants to see that? Yep, we do. Ooh, wow. Come to Elmira, we need something, okay? All right, let's see what we can do. Listen, that concludes our show.
That concludes the year of shows.
Oh my gosh!
That's
this is the
end
way
of
we did
2023.
it. A nightmare, wrapping up 2023. Hey, thank you so much for coming and joining us.
For sure.
Listen, looking forward to seeing you back in the ring in 2024. Some big fights. I know you've got some big plans, and you're making steps towards it. And that's life. If you have plans, you got to keep on taking those steps towards it, because you never know when the next step is going to lead to that big, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel you're close. You're
Thank
close.
you.
So,
Thanks, Coach.
you know, good job sticking with it, and just looking forward to seeing you in 2024. Do your
Thank
thing.
you. Thanks
All
for
right?
having me home. This is always home, and I appreciate you guys having me here.
We love that you came down and
Yeah.
joined us for the last show in the studio.
That's right.
Always in person, baby.
Right? It's way more
All
fun.
right. So, for all of you, thank you for rocking with us for 2023. We are going to keep it going in 2024. So don't miss us. Again, every Thursday at noon. We've got some really big guests coming up in the new year. Like, I mean, yo, my girl over here is getting signed, you know, gloves from USIC. So you know we're going to keep pumping it up for 2024. This is a must. All right, so thank you again. Happy New Year to everybody. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your family. God bless. We're out.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
I don't mess with it.
You just hit the end button, man.
No, it's not saved. See what you did?
Have a great one, guys. See you next year.